To your surroundings, I think people really downplay the concept of your surroundings. I'm currently spending a couple of weeks with my sister. I just needed some downtime. I think I mostly just needed to feel like a child again, where you have your older sister taking care of you, and she's literally has been doing a remarkable job. I'm supposed to be traveling right now, but I say to myself, sometimes all of that can wait. You got to learn how to nurture yourself. So in that process, I learned so many things. I'm in that phase in my life where I feel my biggest progress is when I slow down versus when I'm rushing to accomplish things. I'm just like in my calmer, more relaxed phase, and I feel like I'm more present on a daily basis. My main focus is on my inner self, my inner world, my connections versus materialistic things. I mean, I still love things, but I'm tapped into a different version of myself, and we all go through different cycles, but that's where I am in my life right now. So my sister and my cousin recently decided to move together, and they are they really are doing amazing in their corporate life. So proud, right? And here's the thing, I've chased, I'm gonna call it chasing, because I feel like during that process I was losing myself. I climbed the corporate ladder in a space of 3 years. I did things that people would do in a space of 9 years. That's just it. I moved so fast, and I'm one of those people, when I decide, I push so hard. But in my pushing, when I crash or when I just want to rest, I just want to rest. So I did that. I can get a great career right now, but I'm emotionally not there. So point of the matter is, I'm surrounded by them, right? They working on their careers, they climbing, they doing great. Like, I'm so proud of them. I find myself, I haven't been working since October 2024, and it's been a roller coaster, adjusting, learning to sit still, learning to find other avenues to make money, just learning a lot about yourself. And sometimes your brain needs to expand in that capacity. Cool, let's move on from there. So I finally accepted this is what I want to do. I'm happier here, I'm calmer, I'm more present, etc. And I was like, okay, let me go to my sister's house, because I live in a different country. Sometimes you have to be strong consistently when you're not close to home, and when you become close to family, it allows you to be a little bit more fragile and more present and more delicate. So I was like, I need that hug without even getting a physical hug. I need that constant feeling of safety with family versus friends and loved ones. Like, I just needed family more than anything. Cool. So I woke up every day, did my routine work, do my workouts, would do my videos. Actually, there was a phase where I didn't even do any videos. I was like, I just want to chill, I want to journal, I want to meditate, I just want to be more present, I want to ground, etc. Now you're waking up every day, everybody's hustling, logging in, they're in calls, some of them have 2 jobs. They really are just go bosses. And naturally in the group, I'm usually the go boss. I'm tired. I don't want to be a go boss anymore. It doesn't prove that I'm any more feminine or any less feminine when I am. But that's just my journey. It doesn't mean there's anything they're doing wrong. Right. So fast forward. Every day I'm waking up and I'm seeing these people like hustling and bustling. I'm like, oh my God. In my head, I'm starting to feel like, okay, I'm not doing something right. Why is everybody shuffling and moving and progressing and getting these constant paychecks, but I am just like lazing around like a bum? Literally, that thought came to my head. It's crazy how your mind will take it to the furthest of things to try to protect you. What my mind was trying to do is to protect me. Maybe you should get something safe like a job, versus you venturing and doing all these different things that you don't really know about. You're uncertain, you won't get a consistent, there's a possibility where you won't get a consistent paycheck. And then this ran in my head for maybe 3 to 5 days. I was really sad. I started looking for a job, fixing my resume. I was really neck deep into like, I think I should just find a job. After knowing, I had a whisper. I don't know, if you don't follow me on TikTok, you won't know what my whispers are. I had a whisper telling me that I needed to walk away from my 9 to 5 and literally pursue what I was passionate about. Money will always come. That's one thing I know. Money will always follow. Where your heart and passion is, where your inner peace lies, the money will follow. Fast forward, cool. And so one day, after this couple of days of me feeling like shit, something hits me. I wake up in the morning, I get another whisper. The other whisper is like, people's journeys are not the same. You are in your journey. You're being guided to something bigger. And you might look at people's salaries, whatever their salaries are, as something substantial and stable. What if you're about to get something larger, something more permanent, something more long-term, something more generational wealth concept? Like, I really had this weird thing, like, you know, I'm looking at other people instead of focusing on my journey, and now questioning my journey because I'm being engulfed by my surroundings. Just that on its own. These people did nothing to me. They did nothing wrong. They're on their own path. But I realize sometimes being around certain things, they will trigger things that you don't need to even deal with. You know, so I said to myself, you know what would be great for me to be surrounded by more creators that are in the same mental capacity or in same path. Let me say same path. Mental capacity sounds wild. Same path as me, more inspirational people that I can relate to, right? People where I won't subconsciously compete with them, but we're on two different paths. It's like me. It's like a helicopter racing. That's not even a good idea. It's like a Bugatti racing with a S63 Mercedes. The Bugatti's gonna win. Do you know what I mean? But you seeing the S63s, they're polishing it, it looks clean, and your car's probably better. You're starting to question your engine capacity when you know how powerful your car is. But you see so many people surrounding the S63 because it's clean, it's shiny, and your car is a little bit dirty because it rained the previous day and no one is coming around the car. You start to doubt the power of your engine, the power of the vehicle that you have, because of everybody just rotating towards the car that they know. Let's just say they're not familiar with the Bugatti. You know the power in the engine that's within your car, but because society has trained us to follow what's normal, what's considered familiar, you start to question what you have. And you start looking at yourself, maybe I should swap and get another S63 like this guy. No, you have a Bugatti. A unique sort of car. Do you know what I mean? So I always say, when you're transitioning and you're changing, sometimes remove yourself from predicaments that are going to drag you back to your old thinking, or that are going to make you want to question these new processes. Now, I still love being with my family. I'm going to be here for, I don't know, maybe a couple more days. But I had to make this video because I realized a lot of people are in this predicament and they feel like a sore thumb around their loved ones, their friends, because they're like, what am I doing wrong? These people are progressing ahead. How do you know? Sometimes whenever you pull an elastic band, for it to propel something forward, you have to pull it back. Sometimes you gotta step back for you to exceed past certain things, past certain people. So whatever journey you're on, be okay with where you are. Find people that are in similar predicaments. Surround yourselves with those. Communicate with them. Ask them their challenges. It's easier to talk to someone that you walk by. I mean, my sister's really being amazing. My sister knows how to read me now. We're literally in like a different dynamic. And she will check up on me. You good? You need anything? I'm here, you know, etc. And I know she means well. And I would say things in a summary perspective, but some conversations I can go in detail when it comes to content creating. Sometimes having brain fog, etc., whatever it is, trying to monetize my content, etc., you know. But it will be comforting to over. And the best thing for me to do is to find people that are doing what I'm doing, or to find people that have done what I'm doing and have progressed. So every time when you try to progress in your life, look around and ask yourself, who am I around? How is this impacting me? And who should I associate myself with? And being around people doesn't necessarily mean you have to physically be with people. You can also be with people on the internet. So just be careful. Ask yourself, whenever you're comparing, competing, etc., ask yourself, where am I going? What was my initial plan before I saw this? Before I was surrounded and engulfed by this? But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.